try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. Life is like a river. It flows, it bends, it moves around obstacles, and sometimes, it floods over everything we thought was permanent. But here's a truth we often forget: change is not something we go through, change is life itself. Today, I want to talk about a quote that changed how I see the world. It's from the great poet and mystic, Rumi. He said, "Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you." This simple line holds deep wisdom. It's not just a poetic expression, it's a blueprint for how to navigate the storms of life, the moments when everything feels uncertain, when plans fall apart, and when we are forced to grow in ways we never imagined. So, sit with me, take a deep breath, and let's explore what it really means to stop resisting and start flowing. Let's start by breaking it down. What does it mean to resist change? For most of us, resisting change means holding on tightly to the way things were. It's being afraid to let go of a job that no longer brings joy, a relationship that no longer supports growth, or an identity that no longer fits. It's the fear of the unknown, the comfort in the familiar, even when that familiar is no longer serving us. And it's completely human. Our brains are wired to prefer safety, predictability, and routine. But here's the problem: life isn't predictable. It's dynamic, always shifting, and constantly evolving. Now let's look at the other half of Rumi's quote, "Let life live through you." What a powerful image. It suggests that life isn't something happening to you, it's something moving through you. Like air through your lungs, like water through a stream. When we let life live through us, we stop trying to control everything. We stop clenching our fists and start opening our hands. We start asking, what is this moment trying to teach me, instead of why is this happening to me? Think about nature. A tree doesn't resist the seasons. It doesn't try to hold onto its leaves in the fall or complain when the wind blows. It bends, it sheds, and it waits. And because of that surrender, it thrives again in the spring. Can we do the same? Can we trust that what is leaving us is making space for something new? That the discomfort we feel now is actually the beginning of transformation? Resistance to change is often rooted in fear. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of loss. But fear is not meant to be our compass. It's just a signal. It tells us we're stepping into something unfamiliar. And that unfamiliar territory? That's often where our greatest growth happens. Let me give you a personal example. There was a time in my life when I was stuck in a job that paid the bills but drained my spirit. I told myself I couldn't leave because it was secure. But every day, I felt more and more disconnected from who I was. It wasn't until a layoff, a change I didn't choose, that I was forced to ask, what now? And in that space of uncertainty, I discovered passions I never made time for. I started creating. I started exploring. That layoff, which felt like an end, was actually a beginning. It was life, living through me. When we resist change, we often prolong our suffering. We stay in situations that drain us. We keep repeating the same cycles. But when we surrender, not in a passive way, but in a trusting way, something shifts. We stop seeing change as a threat and start seeing it as a guide. Now, let's talk about how to actually do this. Because it's one thing to understand it. It's another thing to live it. Step 1, awareness. Pay attention to your reactions when things don't go as planned. Do you tense up? Do you panic? Awareness is the first step to transformation. You can't change what you don't notice. Step 2, acceptance. This doesn't mean you have to like what's happening, but it means you acknowledge it. You stop pretending things aren't changing. You say, okay, this is where I am now. Step 3. Curiosity. Instead of asking, why me, try asking, what is this here to teach me? This shift opens you up to growth instead of shutting you down in fear. Step 4. Movement. Start taking small steps, even if they're uncertain. Change doesn't require a perfect plan. It just requires movement. One step in a new direction can change your entire life. Step 5. Trust. This is the hardest part. Trust that life has a rhythm. Trust that even the storms are part of the process. Trust that life is not against you, it's working through you. Here's something else to remember. Letting life live through you doesn't mean you become passive. It means you become aligned. Aligned with your truth, with the flow of energy, with your purpose. It means you stop forcing and start allowing. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop fearing and start trusting. Change can be hard. Sometimes it comes with grief. Sometimes it comes with letting go of people or places we thought would be with us forever. But change is also where we meet ourselves in the most honest way. It's where we discover strength we didn't know we had. It's where we come alive. And maybe, just maybe, we were never meant to stay the same. Maybe we were meant to keep evolving. Like the caterpillar who becomes the butterfly. The process is painful, but the result is beautiful. So the next time you feel life pulling you in a new direction, instead of resisting, pause. Breathe. Listen. And then take one brave step forward. Let life live through you. Because when you do, you begin to dance with the rhythm of the universe. You begin to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. If today's video resonated with you, I want you to take this one thought with you. You don't have to control everything. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing. Willing to listen, to grow, and to move forward, even when the path is unclear. Rumi's words remind us that life isn't something outside of us. It's something within us, something that moves through us every day. So, instead of fighting the current, try flowing with it. Instead of fearing change, try embracing it. You might be surprised at where it takes you. Thank you for being here with me today. If you found value in this message, please consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We're all in this river together. Let's learn to float, to flow, and to trust that the current is taking us exactly where we need to go. Until next time, stay open, stay curious, and most of all, stay true to you.